Hey everyone, welcome to Assignment 16. So in our last unit, we learned all about binary form and how it is a form used to describe songs that are made of two parts, an A section and then a B section. Don't forget that in binary forms, you can also have repeats of those sections so long as they're next to each other. So if you have AA, that works, and then afterwards you can have BB, but you can't do ABA. That is what we're going to learn about this time around. So in Unit 4, we're going to talk all about ternary form. Ternary form is a form with three parts. It goes A, then B, then back to A. So this is now where we have a point in the middle where we get the B section and we turn, get it, ternary, turn back to the A section at the end. So let's look at a couple of examples on Soundtrap so that way we can really talk about the difference between the two. So right here we have a very basic version of a binary form song. We have our A section and our B section. And if we listen to it, you can definitely tell that there's a difference between the two. I've made these just 4 measures long, just so that way we can hear a very short example of what a binary form song sounds like. So you can tell there's a distinct difference between the A section and the B section. They're all Vermont loops, so they kind of sound like they fit together even though they're different. Now, how do I take this binary form song and make it a ternary form song? I have to take this A section and make it play again after the B section. The easiest way to do that is to take this purple arrow, point it to where you want your new A section to start, then 2-finger tap on your A section. You might have to select more of it if there's more than one track. And click copy, then come back over here, 2-finger tap again, and paste. Now we have our ternary form, A, B, and back to A. So you get the basic idea of it. That's a very simple ternary song. So let's go through 2 more examples so that way we can really figure out whether or not a song is binary or ternary. So here is our first example. Now, if we look at the song, we can see 3 different sections. There's one right here, then there's another one right here, and the third one right here. Even though there are 3 sections in this song, it isn't ternary. Here's our A section because it's the first one. And then we can see this is the exact same thing as this one. So it's an A, B section. So that is a binary form song because remember that we can have 2 A's in a row and then a B. It's not ternary unless it goes back to the A section at the end. So let's listen to this binary form song with 2 A's, then a B. Here's our A section. Here's our A section again. B section. Now you might notice that I use the same drum pattern through the whole thing. That's okay though, because this loop is so different from these two, it's easy to tell that it's a new section. Something else you might have noticed is that I put splits right here and here and here. Those splits are not necessary. I just did that so that way you could definitely see where the 3 sections are. But really, it's more about what we hear than what we see. So here's another example for us to look at. Right now, this song is definitely in binary form. We have an A section and a B section. I want you to notice that I am putting every single different loop on its own track. In theory, these loops right here, or this track right here, could be placed up here. but it just doesn't look right. It's so much easier if every single track has its own space. And you're going to find later on, when we learn more about the different effects that we can add to our tracks, it's going to be much easier if every single track you add is its own brand new line. So let's make this into a ternary form song. I'm going to take our A section, copy it, bring this over here to where I want it to restart. Oops. I have to click first and then paste. Here is our ternary form song, A, B, A. Let's take a listen to our ternary form song. So here's our A section. It's 8 measures long. Here we go into our B section. Another 8 measures. Back to our A section. You get the idea. Now, if I wanted to, what I could do is I could take this B section, copy that, put it here. Oops, once again, you have to click first, and then you're able to paste. So now I've got A, B, B. So now we're in binary again. But if I bring this back at the end, now I have a ternary form. It's really easy to see a very symmetrical pattern here. A, B, B, A. So repeated sections are okay in ternary form as well. You just need to make sure that everything is symmetrical. If you have one A over here, you need to have one A at the end as well. And then you can have 2 B's in the middle or 1 B. It's entirely up to you. If you had 2 A's at the beginning, then you have to make sure you have 2 A's at the end. And you can choose to have 1 or 2 B's in the middle. For your assignment, what you're going to do is fill out a Google form where you listen to some tracks and decide, is it a binary form or ternary form? Some of the questions are going to even ask you to tell me, is it ABA, AAB, etc. So that way I can tell whether or not you're hearing the different sections. If you have any questions, let me know. Good luck.